She's talked about, she's admired, and she's worshipped. She's a true virtuoso of music, whose play is notable for its unusual beauty of tone and brilliant technique. This is how she's talked about at the large professional world. Moreover, she is the permanent head of the Kazakh National University of Arts, professor of music, a winner of many international awards and diplomas, Aiman Mussakhajayeva. The treasury of honorary titles of the artist added to the highest distinction, Kazakhstan'ның Еңбек ері. The decree was signed by the head of the state, Nursultan Nazarbayev. From my childhood, my parents always told me, "Біреудің қолына қарама." You should reach everything yourself. The parents from the childhood taught, and we 4 sisters lived in a boarding school. At 6 o'clock in the morning, we got up according to the regime, did work and studied all day, and again after school we studied. That is, even when I was at school, I studied in the evenings when everyone was running and playing football in the street. This is now that the unrivaled violinist Aiman Mussakhajayeva can dip even the most discerning listener by one touch of the bow into the abyss of enchanting sounds. But the great self-cultivation began in the childhood. An outstanding teacher of the famous music school, Nina Patrusheva, felt and revealed her talent. When I was only 17 years old, Nina Mikhailovna only told, "You will play at the international competition in Yugoslavia." I say, well, we listened to our teachers. Prior to that, of course, we had all Republican competition. She chose this competition and told, "Here you can." And Dosumjan Kuzenovich said, "Well, go play at the first round and return. There are Moscow people there, they won't give you a road." In this beautiful story, of course, there was a happy end, with the unconditional victory of the young violinist from Kazakhstan. With the grand orchestra, under the guidance of Veronika Dudarova, I played the 3rd round and they said, "Well, we have chosen you to represent the Soviet Union at the international competition in Yugoslavia." Today, life of the artist is scheduled for years ahead. The native University of the Arts, tight door schedule, social activities, the feelings that the time for her has no borders, and Aiman Mussakhajayeva has opened her formula for success a long time ago. Not everything in life is, as they say, are only victories. It seems to me there are losses, but they need to be seen as if you did not do everything, you did not reach everything. You should look at it from other side and rise again. I think that is contrary. The Almighty gives such tests that if you pass these tests, you climb another step of your perfection, and thus you move forward. Slenderness of the verified program, impeccable selection of repertoire, classical completeness, all these are part of the accumulated knowledge which the star of Kazakhstani violin school shares with her disciples. By the way, geography of disciples themselves of Aiman Mussakhajayeva extends far beyond the borders of the motherland. One of these students of the artist is the Kazakh violinist Ordabek Duysen. For many years he is an artist of Dallas Opera.
Мне посчастливилось быть ее студентом в свое время. Я учился у Айман Кожебековны.
I was lucky enough to be her student. At the time, I learned by Aiman Kožebekovna at the Academy of Music for 5 years, so I deeply respect and have grateful attitude to my teacher. Whether it is a trip abroad, or concert tours, or contests, I always felt her support and care.
Я всегда чувствовал ее поддержку, заботу.
Aiman Mussakhajayeva, наша гордость, великая скрипачка.
Aiman Mussakhajayeva is our pride. She's a great violinist of Kazakhstan. I know her since my childhood. We went to her concerts as a class. When we were at Байсеитова school, and she was always a guiding star for us, an example to follow, and a lot was learned by us listening to her concerts.
И очень многому мы научились, слушая ее концерты.